See, financial growth is for people who have financial intelligence. People with financial intelligence are always looking for information that can make them better and also make their business better. This is why they take the time to read books, they take the time to follow mentors, they take the time to go to seminars. They are always seeking valuable information to improve themselves. They are very careful with the information that they put into their mind. However, people with financial ignorance don't read books. They don't care about valuable information. All they do is just hang out to the different bars and clubs, drinking and partying, listening to music of no substance.
CMJ Motivation.
If you come from a poor family in Africa, perhaps your father was a carpenter, your mother was a market seller, or both your parents were pushing wheelbarrows to make a living. Or maybe they had a job, but for some reason you've never seen them have enough money. And this is because they have never had financial growth. See, financial growth is for people who have financial intelligence. In this case, your family has been suffering from financial ignorance, and that's a disease. Well, in this video, I am going to reveal to you why they struggle with this financial ignorance disease. I want you to be able to break through out of the poverty cycle of your family. And the only way to do that is to understand the mindset and habits of your family or your society at large. And so we are going to break it into two different categories. On the left side here, you have the mindset and habits of people with financial intelligence. And then on the right side here, you have the mindset and habits of people with financial ignorance. But first, I want us to talk about assets. See, in business, an asset is a capital that creates more assets. In essence, it is an asset that makes you more money. In business, the machinery, the equipments, the vehicles that you're using within the company are all considered to be assets because they are used for business usage. When you use it for personal usage, then it's no longer an asset. But however, everything that you have can be used as an asset. There are appreciating assets and depreciating assets. Now, assets that appreciate are assets that when you keep for a long period of time, they add value. But in depreciating assets are assets that when you keep for a long period of time, they lose value. However, they are all assets. Now I'm going to show you how to use everything around you as an asset. Before they depreciate, you can actually make money out of it. I want you to understand that everything you have can be used as an asset. See, people with financial intelligence do things differently from the way people with financial ignorance do things. Education is important, whether you get it outside of the classroom or inside of the classroom, whether you are getting it from a high school, from a trade school, or from a university. Your education should be used to make money. And so this is how people with financial intelligence use their education. People with financial intelligence, when they get an education, they get an education to start a business. However, people with financial ignorance, when they get an education, they get an education to look for a job. Now, people with financial intelligence, if they have $1,000, they will go and buy themselves a land. However, people with financial ignorance, if they have $1,000, they will go and buy themselves an iPhone. People with financial intelligence have a goal, and that goal is they want to become landlords. They want to go into real estate ownership. However, people with financial ignorance, when they own a house, they want to live in a house and not rent it out. They want to use it for their private comfort. People with financial intelligence use their phone to market their business. People with financial ignorance use their phone to poke into other people's business. If you have a car, you should be using your car to make profit. You should be using your car to go on business trips, to meet customers. You should use your car to impress customers so that they can believe in you and you can make a good business transaction with them. But then people with financial ignorance, when they have a car, they use their car just to bluff. They want to impress their friends, impress people around them. Their goal is not to make money. This is the reason why they say looking good is a business. If you're not making money with your car, you are not in business. People with financial intelligence, when they eat food, they eat to get energy to go out there and look for more food. In that sense, more money. However, people with financial ignorance, when they eat food, they go to sleep. They go and rest themselves. People with financial intelligence understand that they have to eat to get that energy to make more money so that by the time they get hungry again, they have enough money to replace the food. But then people with financial ignorance, by the time they're done sleeping, they wake up hungry. People with financial intelligence, they socialize up. But then people with financial ignorance, they socialize down. Meaning that somebody with financial intelligence socializes, they go for productive people. They go for people they can learn from. They go from people that can make them better, that can share productive information with them. But on the flip side, people with financial ignorance, they socialize with just any kind of people, drunkards, drug addicts, people who are unproductive, who have no impact on them. Those are the type of people that they socialize with. Apart from friendship, people with financial intelligence are very careful who they date. They date a man or a woman who can make them a better person. However, people with financial ignorance, they date anybody who comes their way. People with financial intelligence always have a financial plan. People with financial ignorance don't have any financial plan. See, your financial plan is your goals towards a vision. And your financial plan also has a budget. People with financial intelligence live on a budget. They discipline themselves to live by that budget. But people with financial ignorance, they don't have any budgets. They don't have any discipline. They can just take the money, drink with it, have fun with it, buy material things with it, go broke, and at the end of the day, they complain. When you have a budget and you're waiting on a certain amount of money, by the time that money hits your pocket, you already know what to do with that money. And so you just flow with it and you don't go broke. But if you don't have a budget, by the time your money comes, you've already spent everything. You are already broke before you can even think about creating a budget. If you want to succeed in life, you should have a financial plan, and within that financial plan, you should have a budget and discipline yourself to live by that budget. Now, the last but not the least is growth income. People with financial intelligence live by growth income, and people with financial ignorance live by survival income. See, the difference is growth income is when you have a job or you have a business, you are saving that money to invest into a passive income. When you are working or you have a business, That is an active income. But your goal is to retire without having to work within your job or a business. Then that's when you graduate to having a passive income. A passive income can be real estate, stock, rental services, shares into companies. People with financial intelligence have the goal to move from an active income to a passive income. But however, people with financial ignorance, they don't save any money when they work or when they do business. These people are just on survival income. You see people working their whole lives. They don't have any savings. They don't have any investments. These people are suffering from the disease of financial ignorance. If you want to change your life, you want to be a better person than your family, you want to be a better person within your society, you want to gain financial freedom, you want to be able to live the life that you want, travel to nice places, and be able to buy everything that you want, but most importantly, retire rich. Well, in this case, you have to change your mindset. You have to move from a financial ignorance mindset to a financial intelligence mindset. Thank you for your time. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to share something with you. You want to change the way you think. You want to change your financial blueprint. I have 2 books here that I wrote. First one is called Poverty Mentality. This book will help you think like a successful person. In this book, you'll find all the different mindsets and habits of poor Africans. And I also teach you how to change those mindsets and develop a Western successful entrepreneur, millionaire and billionaire mindset. When you read this book, you'll never be the same person again. See, in order for you to become a better person, you have to drop your old mindset, drop your old habits, rebrand yourself, and that's the only way you can be able to achieve new things. The second book is called The Business You Don't Know. This is for people who have interest in starting a business, growing a business. Also teach you how to start a business with no money, but not just that. Also teach you how to leverage your talents and your skills and build a business around it. The different concepts and theories in this book and very practical ideas that you can use to be able to grow your business. I want you to order your copy right now. Click the link above or below and we'll have it delivered to you. Thank you for watching once again. My name is Christian Massaquoi Jr.